Hey everybody, how's it going? It's JW Coins and Hobbies, and today we got a special edition. We are going to go right back to Canada. We're going to fill these Canadian 25-cent albums. We've got our books here. We've got all these coins here that were generously donated by Alfred R, so thank you, Alfred. We've got our book right here, because books hide things. All the good secrets are hidden in books. We've got our stickers there to send out, and we've also got our coffee to work with. We have the microscope hooked up. So we have it right there on screen so we can see anything that we're questioning. And let's get in these albums and let's get them filled up. Alright, so here we go. Thankfully, Alfred categorized these for us. So these are all 68 through 89. So we're going to get these in here, the 53 through 89 book. And then I will go through the next ones, which are 1990 to 2000. There we go. And then this one, which is 2001 to 2011. And 2012 to 2019. So Canada does have a lot of different quarters, which I love, because then you always find the different ones. Just like we do with the States, they have a lot of other different reasons to put them on there. So far, what I counted in my book is there is 11 different obverses, and I don't know how many reverses. Somebody down in the description below or in the comments below can let me know. So here we go. Let's get these sorted in here, and I'll bring you back in and show you what we got. Alright, here we go. So here's one for us to watch out for. It's a 1973 large bust. The book says there's less than 10,000 of them minted. This reverse right here is called the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Centennial Commemorative. So from 1873 to 1973. The ones that we have, obviously, are the small bust design out of the small and large bust design. So large bust, definitely one to look for. You could tell it's a large bust because it's got a lot less detail in the hair here, as this one has more detail. And also, if you want to get down into it, there's 120 beads around the outside here, and this one has 132. So if you really want to get into that detail, if you can't tell which one you have, that's it right there. Otherwise, you can look for the detail in the hair. Here we go for our next one. The 1978 has two varieties, the large denticles and the small denticles, with the large denticles being the more scarce, the more rare variety. Let's go to the book, and it shows us how to determine it. So small denticles, the letters are farther away from the rim. Large denticles are closer to the rim. And also, where does it say? We have 148 denticles on the small one, and the large one has 120 denticles on it. So again, if you really had to get that close, if you couldn't tell with the letters on the rim here and the letters on the rim between the two, you could go and count the denticles if you wanted to take that much time for it. But we have it up here on the microscope, so we'll go to that and check it out. So there it is on the microscope. You can easily tell that the letters are farther away from the edge of the rim, and the denticles are a little bit smaller. So it's confirmed we have 1978 small denticles. So one to watch out for is the large denticles. Alright, so here we are. This is get us from 1968, starting there, all the way through, just missing a couple of them, going through to 1989. So there we are, and let's go to the next book. Here we are with the next book. This includes some of the regular issue quarters starting in 1990 to 96. Confederation 125th Anniversary in 1992. Going through the Millennium in 1999 and 2000. There's a whole bunch of them, so let's see how many we have. Alright, so here we go. We've got through the 1990 to 1996 with the regular issues. Just missing a couple there, 91 and 96. And what's really cool is the whole entire set of the 1992 Confederation 125th Anniversary quarters. You have the whole set of all 12. So that's really, really cool. You guys can see them there, see the names, all the different designs. So neat. There we go. And the lowest minted one being New Brunswick with 2.1 million minted. So that's really cool. Let's go on to the Millennium set and see what else we have. Alright, so here we go. We have the 1999 portion of the Millennium set completed. And it is one for every month. And I just want to point out the designers. So if you guys want to look at that, you can pause the video right there. Check out all the designers and the themes for each month. And also, I pulled the September one out just to show you guys, there is two types of mules, or errors, if you will, that the book points out. And what happened was they used the front, the obverse die for some of them between September and November, right? So if it was that was supposed to be used for the original quarters, and on the back of the original quarters says 25 cents. The obverse of these quarters says 25 cents because the back does not. It has a theme on the back. If you find a September or November that does not say 25 cents on the front, you got what we call a mule, and it could be worth quite a bit. So check it out. It's only in circulated strikes, not in proofs. So see what you have in your Canadian coins, and we'll see what we got. And you just might have something good. With the 1999 side complete, let's go to the Millennium 2000, which is, again, one for every month. And we'll see what those ones look like. All right, here we go with the Millennium 2000 year. All the 12 right there. It's very cool. And let's check out the designers for that one. So again, if you want to pause it, check out the designers and all of the themes for those ones. There they are. These ones, these quarters do not have the months on them like the 1999 one. They just have the themes on them. So very cool. Some of the artwork is just really, really detailed, really nice to look at. So very cool. And that completes this album. Let's move on to the next one. All right, here we are. So as we do this side of this album, I want to first bring up the two different mint marks that they have. So they do have the P right there in the book. And I also have one that's called the RCM, which is a Royal Canadian Mint. It doesn't say RCM on it, but I'll show you pictures here. So we go here and we look at, there's the one with the P, which is nickel-plated steel. So it is magnetic. And then also we have the Royal Canadian Mint right there. So you're going to see those on the quarters when you see them. But they are both magnetic, so that's not a way to tell them either. So this is how far we got so far. I do have this one here to put in. I just wanted to show that mint mark. We had one extra to put in for the uncrowned obverse. And then we will have one extra to put for the diadem obverse. So very, very cool. Let's keep filling it, and I'll bring you back in as soon as we are done. The next one up is the Olympic Games. Alrighty, so here we are with the Winter Olympic Games ones there. All we're missing there is just an extra one for the obverse, so not really missing anything. We do have all of them there. Very cool. It's got all the different sports. Let's see what these ones are. 2008, we have the armistice one, also known as the Spy Quarter. If you want to know more about that, look it up. It's very interesting. The 2008, 2009. And we have the Paralympics one. So again, we're just missing the obverse one there. So really not missing any designs. And the Olympic moments, very cool. They have men's hockey, women's hockey, and Cindy Clausen. All of them, I really like the colored ones, the enameled ones. Those are really cool. And you'll see more of those on the next series here. Here we are on to the next series. So we've got all the ones here from 2010 to 2013. And we have all the parks, which I already have some. So if you watch my Sunday live streams, watch out for some of the ones that we have extras for giveaways. And also, let's see, we have some spots for some extra ones. And we have the War of 1812, 2012 to 2013. So let's see what else we have, and then we'll do a little wrap up here and see what we got. All right, here we are. So we made it through the third album there. I know they're not all in order because I don't have the updated album. But we'll get there. I'll write all the names underneath of them, and we'll get them all in order and see if we have all of them. So I really, really do like these colored ones that they have. Very cool. That's probably one of my favorite ones right there, the Canadian flag one. So, all right. So thank you guys for joining me on this. And all these are extras, so make sure you hit up one of my Sunday live streams where we'll give some of those for giveaways. And we'll see you all on the next video.